All right, guys. The EA press conference has just ended here. Um, 1 second. All right, the EA press conference has just ended at E3 2014, and part of me is really stoked, and part of me is a little disappointed because we didn't see very much gameplay. A lot of trailers, a lot of canned footage, but not a lot of gameplay. Um, but let me shoot through everything that we saw just now. Um, it began with some prototyping of the Star Wars Battlefront that they had alluded to last year with the teaser trailer. Um, Looks like they're putting a lot of resources into it, even going to the locations where the Star Wars movies were shot. That's pretty awesome. But again, no real gameplay footage at all, just sort of a developer diary. We move on to Dragon Age Inquisition, and very impressive gameplay. And they showcased a game mechanic where it's action. You can do it one of two ways. You can either do an action-oriented combat system, or you can do a tactical approach where you freeze the gameplay and then you sort of decide how you're going to proceed. And that game had an October 7th release date. Oh god, the most horrible part of the whole press conference, the damn Sims, was so retarded. And I mean, you start off with Battlefront and Dragon Age, and then you go to The Sims. And we spend so much time on The Sims. And I don't know, was the built dude trying to get with the grandmas or something? What was with him and the old chicks? And I've never played a Sims game. I never want to play a Sims game. Why would I want to simulate real life? I have a life. I think I have a life. Well, we won't go into that, but yes. I mean, Sims, no. No. I'm not even going to dignify that with anything else. So, we moved on to some sports. I will dignify this. EA UFC, Bruce Lee getting a BJ Penn. I mean, he was fighting BJ Penn. Awkward. Okay. No. UFC, not really interested in that game. Bit too technical for me. Haven't played the demo. I might try the demo, see how it goes, but based on what I've heard, it's way too technical, and I'm not really a fan of UFC anyway, so I'll probably skip that. The next game I am the biggest fan of. NHL 15 looks absolutely spectacular. Oh my god. If that game... well, I can't even say that that's gameplay. That was a gameplay trailer. That was a trailer. I don't know if that is really what it looks like. But if it looks that way, and if it sounds that way, where the crowd just erupts when you score, and you hear Mike Emery go, "Score!" and all that stuff, then I'm all in. And I do like how they're doing the player likenesses now, because NHL games have been horrible with the way that the players visually have looked. And you also have the authentic arenas, so I'm really stoked about NHL 15. I cannot wait to play that game. Now, the next game that they were discussing wasn't even titled yet. It was very early stages, but it was from Criterion Games, the same studio that creates the Need for Speed and the Burnout games. It's a brand new racing IP. Yes, I know, we need another racing IP, right? But actually, this has a very different approach, because you have not just cars. It had jet skis and quads and snowmobiles, and it was also, they said it was a first-person game too. So there's no panning out. The camera isn't third-person view at all. You literally walk. You climb into the car. You climb into the jet ski. You know. I also saw helicopters too. So I'm definitely my interest is piqued with that announcement. But again, no gameplay. So let's see. Of everything that we've had here, we've had gameplay for Dragon Age and UFC. I think that's it so far. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I completely forgot about Mass Effect. I skipped over Mass Effect. Yes, there is a new Mass Effect. The conceptual things that we saw in the developer diary look fantastic. Um, and I have a feeling that Mass Effect is going to be one of the biggest games ever made. It was last generation, but now that they have the power of the next gen consoles, it's going to be very, very cool. But again, no gameplay. A lot of things that they showed were in prototype stage. They weren't near completion. But let me move on, and I'll probably discuss that at the end. PGA Tour said they're using the Frostbite 3 engine for that game. No load times in between going from hole to hole. Look like a gorgeous setting. And we're moving away from the Tiger Woods series and just going to PGA Tour now. But we can expect that in the spring of 2015. Madden 15. They showed some more details on Madden, and they are really putting an emphasis on defense. The community is really, really putting that to the forefront because, you know, offenses are ridiculous in football games. I mean, you see scores of like 70 to 50 all the time online, and I don't know if I agree with what they're doing on defense because some of that stuff that I saw in that trailer, it honestly looked like quick time events to like swim off of a player or get off of a block. I don't know. It looks. The game visually looks beautiful. I'll give them that. If that's truly the way the game looks, definitely getting the next gen vibe on that front, and the player likenesses and the emotional player motion reaction things, the cinematography cameras. They said that they're specifically working with NFL Films people on that, so that's awesome. I don't know about the tackling though. Hey, all we can do is try it, right? But now they said they're going to flip the defensive camera now, so you're no longer going to be always looking on the offensive side, coming towards the defense coming towards you. You're not controlling it like that anymore. You're actually going to get your own camera on defense. You're going to be seeing the offensive line. You're going to be seeing, you know, what a defender sees. I like that. That seems like something interesting, and I actually question why that hasn't been used in the past. But hopefully those aren't QuickTime events, and hopefully if they are, it feels fluid. And I hate those stupid bubbles that they have underneath the player that you're controlling. That looks so cheesy and dumb. I don't know. I'm a big Madden guy too, you know. I really care about Madden, so we'll see. We'll see. They showed a MOBA, Dawngate. Not really interested. Mirror's Edge 2. They showed a little bit of that. Didn't give much in terms of details on it though. Just sort of that they use accent colors to represent certain things. Okay. Then they showed some FIFA. That looked impressive. Emotional intelligence. So basically, if you kick a guy earlier in the match, he's going to remember it. That's pretty cool. Authentic player visuals. Again, I think that's more what you're going to see in the sports gaming genre now, is getting the likenesses of the faces. Um, Dynamic arenas, you have the grass tearing when they kick the ball. You have the shaking goalposts when the ball hits the goalpost, and the markers. I was highly impressed by that, and you even have specific, like fan reactions that they only do in certain arenas. So that was pretty cool. Um, Definitely looking forward to FIFA. And then the coup de grace at the end, Battlefield Hardline, the cops versus robbers, official, gameplay footage. Looked pretty sweet. It looks like Battlefield Payday, heist mode. um, Dude, if a heist went like that, where you're like toppling buildings, at the end, I don't think you would be saying you have the right to remain silent. I think you just get your ass shot, because at that point, you're not a criminal anymore. You're a terrorist. I mean, you've destroyed the entire goddamn city almost, and you're going to say you have the right to remain silent? No, 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 no. That has turned into warfare. That has turned into, you're going to die now. So I thought that was a little bit amusing at the end. Like, he's crashed a damn helicopter. He's destroyed 2 buildings. Parachutes down. Gets pinned down. You have the right to remain silent. That was so funny to me. And another funny thing is, yeah, the beta is live now. And then he tells you how to get the beta through PS4. You just click on Battlefield or whatever. And honestly, he's like, oh yeah, and the beta is available also on PC. I've been looking around everywhere. I can't find the PC beta. If somebody can tell me where the PC beta is, I will go and try it, but I can't find it. And actually, it's pretty funny. I just tried my PlayStation 4. I tried to get on the store. Let me see if it works now. No. This service is undergoing maintenance, Like, look at that. Really? Really, guys? You had to race. You had to race to go get that. You had to do that. Come on, guys. These companies have you by the nuts. Honest to God. I mean, it's Battlefield, okay, and it's cops and robbers. I do love the premise. I mean, it's new. It's something different. I like it. But, Jesus. Take down their servers now. Yeah, Andrew Wilson, you said that you want the players to challenge you. I challenge you to make good servers. That's what I challenge you to do. Make servers that will contain and work effectively and not bog down when people try to play or try to download your game, like right now in your beta. How about that? And oh yeah, show me some gameplay too. That would be nice too. So, grade on EA. I like the announcements, I didn't like the fact that I didn't see any gameplay really, hardly at all. Basically, what game is coming out this year? We have Dragon Age, we have UFC, we have Sims, NHL, Madden, FIFA. FIFA come out September, I think. Yeah, FIFA, Battlefield. Okay. I give you a C. Because you didn't show me anything. You showed me developer diaries. You didn't show me any gameplay. And everything was prototyping. Prototype, prototype, prototype. Prototype Star Wars, which you showed me one giant AT-AT CGI thing last year. Now you're showing me a prototype this year. So what phase are you at with this game after 1 year? I thought I'd at least see a gameplay. More to be revealed in spring of 2015. Whatever. So yeah, prototype Star Wars, prototype Mass Effect, prototype racing game. They didn't even show anything for PGA Tour, which comes out in the spring. Prototype Dawngate, which I'm not interested in anyway. Initial alpha Mirror's Edge 2 stuff. I don't know. It's just, there's nothing there, really. So, except for Sports and Battlefield, really, and Dragon Age. C. They deserve a C. Microsoft actually showed us stuff that's going to come out this year in their press conference, so that's why I gave them an A-. And then they showed us, future stuff. You guys, you guys showed us the games that you have to bring out this year because they're yearly iterations. The sports games are yearly iterations. Battlefield has become a yearly iteration. Dragon Age, okay, that's not a yearly iteration, so that's the one big game that you've got coming out this year. One. Alright, so that's my take on EA. Post in the comments below. Tell me what you thought of EA. And I will see you after the Ubisoft press conference, which starts at... what was it, 6? I think it's 6. 6, yeah. Cool, so I got an hour and a half now. Awesome, because I'm getting damn tired of watching these press conferences already. But I'll tell you, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I just wish it would come faster. Please come faster. But I know if I ask for something faster, then the quality will be crap. The dilemmas we face in life. Alright guys, see you after the Ubisoft press conference.